what I wanted to say was, ask you was the fact that you chose this particular series in the first season as well, and especially when you're talking about a figure like Mr. Narendra Modi, a prime minister. Especially in the even in the industry, along with the people of a certain section of the society we live in, there are naysayers as well with supporters of Mr. Modi. What exactly do you have to perhaps respond to the criticism that a series of this sort might call out from the protesters? They might call it a propaganda of sorts. What do you have to say to that?
As an actor, these things do crop up, but our political affiliation should be kept aside regarding just because I've done a show which is about a political figurehead doesn't make it a political show. It is based on a book, The Journey of a Common Man. That book has been in the public domain for a good 5 to 6 years.
Right.
After that, we are adapting that book and making it into a web series. So if anybody has any issues, they should have an issue with the original, book which was released. Just because they are not readers, that doesn't put us that we are somebody who's propagating politics. No, we are
Mm.
making like if you see, even Harry Potter was made on a book. Lord of the Rings was made on a book. We've
Yeah, yeah,
made
absolutely.
Journey of a Common Man on a book. So I see wherever this criticism or this thing will come into their heads, I would say, guys, just stop, think what you all are doing, because just because people don't want to read the book which is in the public domain and they tend to watch the film and they criticize the film, that's not the right way to go. If somebody really has strong political affiliations and they feel this shouldn't have been in the public domain, they should have gone and banned the book. The book is out there,
Yeah.
everything is out there, and we've got an audio visual on the book. That's it. There's nothing much to break your head about it. And as many people who criticize this product, there are as many people or maybe more who will love this product. That is the reason
Absolutely.
our PM is where he is today. There are always two sides to a coin. And I have approached this product not from any political intent. I have done it purely as a creative experience as an actor. So keeping that in mind, I have done a job as an actor playing Modi ji, our honorable prime minister. It could have been anybody whose book has been written on, and they would have approached me, and I would have done it. It's not something that it's because it's Modi ji. That is the reason I'm doing it. And if it was any other political leader, I would not do it. There was no other option at that point. This project is being made. This project has been offered to me. As an actor, I checked whether could I do the role, because it's a very challenging role, and and I don't look like Modi. Means I had to dress up, pick up his nuances, his body
Yes.
language,
Imbibe
the
the
way he has
mannerisms,
his,
study
yeah.
him.
So study him. So there was a lot of work which goes into this. It's a challenging role. It's like when you're working on you're doing your regular job, and something comes up which is very challenging. And if you love your job, you want to take up the challenge. Similar thing as an actor. That's what happened to me. I was offered this fantastic role. I admire the man. I have every thing that he should lead our country, because he does represent a good India. And I said, yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do the role which is being made, and I have no issues with that. I have no issues. I'm happy. I'm proud, in fact.
Also, when we are talking about, a feature film or a web series on such a character who has been written about, who has been in the public glare for such a long time, and this morning I had a word with the director of the series, and he also said that he didn't quite shy away from showing the Godhra Kaand and everything for that matter. So you've got to tell me what exactly was perhaps one of the most challenging factors, challenging things for you as far as acting is concerned, in for the particular show. What did you find perhaps some of the most challenging things while you did the character? Number one, and number. Yeah, please go on. Please go on.
Yeah. So let me go by one. Okay. First of all, when we speak of the Godhra riots, may all the souls rest in peace, all the people who suffered these riots. Okay, because it's very easy to discuss it, but nobody actually thinks about the genuine lives which have been lost. And
Yeah, yeah,
it pains
absolutely.
me. It pains me to even discuss it, because it was horrible. Those riots were horrible. When I'm just hearing it on paper, it sends chills down my spine. And then you're playing the prime minister who's been accused of this. I mean, the chief minister who's been accused of this, and how he would react. So there was a sense of fear because it was not fictional. All these things have happened, and we are discussing it. We are filming it in the open. So there was this constant sense of, I hope I don't hurt people's sentiments. So the prayer in my mind was that I hope people who have been affected by these riots take this in the right spirit, in the right context, and people who are viewing this take this information in the right context, and not not take out anything negative. There should be no negative takeaway from it. We want to show what happened, what is there in the book, in the journey of a common man. So in his biography, we are going to be discussing it in depth. What happened after that, post those riots, what exactly happened. We discussed that, where the SIT was put, special investigation team.
Yes, yes.
So all those things we discussed, and exactly what happened is being shown in the web series. So it is controversial to an extent, but to an extent, it's informative. you know so it's about the information at the end of it. So when people get the information in front of them, it's when they will be able to draw parallels about what happened, what is in the book, because half of them didn't have the time to read the book. So today, if you've not read the book, you see the web series, it's the same matter which is in the book. And yeah, you could take it from there. So yeah, it is something which is fearful in my heart, because we are dealing with very sensitive subjects. As an actor, with all due respect to everybody affected, I have a prayer. I always used to say a prayer in my mind before I used to shoot the sequences, talk about it. In fact, there was one sequence I still remember, and this is my second unit. So we had a second unit direction team which was with us, and we had gone exactly to that railway station where those railway tracks where we were shooting. And there's this one sequence where Modi ji turns around, and a cloth blows away from this woman who's been burnt alive. So she's on the stretcher. Okay. So this actor who they got, she was a junior actor. Junior actor, as in she doesn't have dialogues. That's when I say junior actor, means they don't have dialogue. So she just had to come and lay on the stretcher. Now, when she accepted to do the role, they put the makeup on her, so she was ready to give the shot. But when she saw the stretcher, she got chills down her spine, and she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to lay down in that stretcher. Huh? Yeah, she didn't want to do it. And sorry?
She got freaked out.
She on the stretcher. I was dressed as the Honorable Prime Minister in evening, and the production team is trying to convince her. She's saying, no, but you didn't tell me the stretcher is going to be in such dirt and all. They said it's not dirt. These are all props which are around. Ye sab asli cheezein nahi hai. And she was like, so I said, what is your problem? She said, the stretcher is too dirty. I myself that day went and laid down in the stretcher, and she saw me doing that. I said, I'm playing Modi just to let you know, if I can do it, you can do it. And it's after that she went and laid down on the same stretcher to give the shot. So just to let you know the type of effort which goes, I mean, we actors, we completely disrobe ourselves when we do roles,
Yes, yes,
and
absolutely.
these people who come to play parts, in even small parts, they have reservations just to lay down in that stretcher. So you must understand where we come from, what our mindset is, how how we think. We want to put ourselves out there and get the right shot for the audience to see. So it's about that. It's about your passion. It's about how much of yourself you put out there. So that's what I've done. I've gone all out to play Modi. And I hope the people appreciate.